the nominations for parliamentary elections were held on the 22nd and 23rd. Mr. Speaker, like any other candidate, I went for my nominations on the 23rd, on Thursday. But at the entrance, some distance to the nomination center, it was manned by the UPDF, the entrance, and this was none other than Lieutenant Bashir Ziwa, whom I had earlier reported to this house. He attempted to block my passing to the nomination. I think at that point the police was not with him. I went inside and was successfully nominated. As was the case with all members, after interacting with the press, we left back to Rwemiyaga, Mr. Speaker and members. From Sembabule, it's about 34 miles down. But along the way, Mr. Speaker and members, this Lieutenant Ziwa pursued us and blocked our continuation to Rwemiyaga, where we had left people waiting to be addressed about our next course of actions. Right Honorable Speaker, Lieutenant Ziwa was with a roll full of soldiers, was beating up people in my procession, and 8 were admitted. We called the returning officer Sembabule, we called the RDC, we called the DPC, and the way it appeared, Mr. Speaker, sir, as I lay the photos, it was terrible in a sense that on the 22nd, the generals got nominated and there were no soldiers. But when Ssekikubo came on the 23rd, a civilian, no rank, nothing, 30, a backbencher 311. The army was deployed there. And Mr. Speaker, sir, what was making it hard, he drew the gun, drew the bayonet, and took charge of our procession. And Mr. Speaker and members, this was the time provided for under the law for candidates to go and address their people back home. And we did not stop anywhere. We were en route to Rwemiyaga. And this impunity, Right Honorable Speaker, we confronted him and he threatened to shoot me. And Mr. Speaker and members, since that Lieutenant Bashir Ziwa shot and killed Fred Sembus at an NRM primaries rally, and the matter has been left there. He has not gone to police to record a statement, neither his gun recovered for ballistics and forensic testing, and even when I've left NRM and I'm standing as independent on an independent ticket, I don't know what he is interested in me, but I want to put it on the floor of Parliament. The way he came looking for me, Mr. Speaker and members, this Lieutenant Ziwa Bashir wants to kill me. And I want to put it here because it has happened. The first time we attacked, my finger was injured. The bullet hit my finger. And credit be given, from the national perspective, we've seen the army restraining themselves from beating candidates. At least they're using other tactics, but they are not physically assaulting candidates. But in Rwemiyaga, it is the reverse. It is as if now Rwemiyaga is the opposition of this country, Mr. Speaker. The opposition beating the opposition, we stood here, we condemned it. No, Honorable, I stood myself and condemned that. and I'm on record condemning it. But now, it is as if something strange is happening in Remiyaga. When General Katirima, General Rwashande, and other groups nominated on Tuesday, there was no army. Yes, right, Mr. Speaker. But what happened, Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay, in the picture here is the Lieutenant Ziwa. He's here standing at the entrance, but also in the middle of the convoy, he's beating people. And all the trucks are here, Mr. Speaker, sir. And for the respect, Mr. Speaker, I thank you when you attempted to intervene in this matter. But to see that Ziwa is still not obeying the laws of this country. How many people must die before the law can take its course? Even if you remove my name, but the people of Remiyaga deserve better, deserve representation. We are Ugandans. I'm a Ugandan myself. Standing, I'm a Ugandan. I've not been declared a non-Ugandan. I'm a Ugandan. Why am I being harassed? And I know I want to put it on record, government is here. Why does government want to kill me? Because the whole thing is meant to kill me. Can I be told what I've done to this country? Where the recourse? And you remember the president said that he had been told that Sembusi Ziwa, who was shot, was trying to disarm an army man, which was a lie. If the president of this country can depend on lies and falsehoods, then we were in Chirega. But now, Mr. Speaker, we were in a procession, we were moving. 8 of my people were admitted, brutalized, Mr. Speaker, sir. So I beg to draw your attention and the attention of government, save for my colleague who is not aware that processions be allowed to go from where.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Ssekikubo. Minister for Justice. Minister for Justice is responsible for nomination exercise and
the situation, Mr. Speaker, sir, in Remiyaga is totally unacceptable. The laws of the country are clear. The UPDF Code of Conduct is something we referred to the last time. So this House is within its rights to roundly condemn any act of impunity by anybody who is carrying arms, wearing our uniform. And it is not my place to start saying the government is powerless to do anything. It is totally unacceptable. This is a contest, and the Constitution is about citizens making a choice. The Honorable Ssekikubo has laid these documents here. We have got the Cabinet Standing Committee on Human Rights. It has very powerful ministers. It has the Minister of Defense, it has the Minister of Internal Affairs, it has the Minister for Security, and the Attorney General also sits there. These are things that undermine our standing as a country. But more importantly, the Honorable Ssekikubo is a sitting member of Parliament. If this can happen, then it can happen to anyone. But in the past, we have found it possible to intervene. We have dealt with the police, for instance, under the Police Standards Unit. But it looks like Remiyaga has degenerated to a level of lawlessness. I undertake, Mr. Speaker, sir, to take this evidence, which speaks for itself anyway, and convene a meeting of my colleagues to talk about this abuse of power and abuse of the law, and also raise it with the Chief of Defense Forces. In an army like the UPDF, we cannot let an individual soil the image of the army. Now, concerning the president and the kind of briefings he gets, that we shall also raise with him, because the president gets all sorts of briefings. There was a time some people went and told him that I am funded by President Bashir of Sudan. So for somebody to give that kind of fake information to the president is also worrying, because you cannot be accused of trying to disarm a military officer and then there are no witnesses. These are pieces of information that are easily verifiable. Now, concerning whether he has been called to make a statement or not, Mr. Speaker, allow me later to speak to the Honorable Ssekikubo to get further and better particulars, because this is something that requires urgent action. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you for that and taking Honorable Minister. Honorable Nkunyinji.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, on 10th August 2024, Chitezi landfill collapsed. Sadly, it left many lives lost, property was destroyed, and equally, there was pollution of the environment. When I petitioned the Parliament over the tragedy, this Parliament directed government to regularly report on progress, first of all on decommissioning of the landfill, compensation of the victims, and other measures as a way of intervening and redressing the tragedy. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, it is now a year plus a month. Government have not updated Parliament. The victims continue to demand for compensation. And equally the neighbors surrounding the landfill remain concerned, including myself. I'm a resident of Rusanja in Chitezi. I don't know if I'll be claimed by the next collapse. Now that I can see the State Minister for Disaster is present, we demand answers as Chitezi, neighbors, and the victims demand answers on progress of compensation and as well on the commissioning of the landfill. I beg to submit.
Thank you. Let the Minister for KCC report back to the House on Thursday next week. Thank you. Honorable. Matters of national importance already covered. Next item. Procedure, Honorable Jonathan.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I'm rising under Rule 45. Questions to Chairperson. I would like to question the Chairperson of the Committee of Education and Sports of this House. How far he has conducted business regarding the petition by the teachers concerning their salaries. Mr. Speaker, I'm raising this as I went for nomination. I interacted with a number of teachers, and the information they have is that this house is handling their business. And they were looking for answers from me, which answers I could not. And being a very urgent matter, I thought the presence of the chairperson could update us how far they have processed that petition so that we can inform the teachers of the stand that Parliament has taken.
Honorable Chair.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I also join others to congratulate you to have gone through unopposed. Now back to Honorable Jonah. We have been handling this matter for quite some time. And can I say that we are 3/4 way? And Mr. Speaker, I think I'm disappointed by the Minister of Public Service and the Minister of Finance that we met all other petitioners and stakeholders. We have written to them 3 letters. Another meeting is tomorrow. We have actually called them to come and give us their side of the story. But however, I received another call from a PO of a given Minister of Public Service that tomorrow they won't be there. But for us, tomorrow is the day we are concluding the matter. Then we bring this report here. So through somebody acting as Prime Minister, can we have Minister of Finance and Public Service that we conclude this matter, because this matter was brought to the committee sometime, then UNATO again repetitioned, and the Speaker still sent the same petition, which is the same. So we are beginning tomorrow. So our call is for Public Service and Minister of Finance to give us their side of the story, and we report back. I thank you.
Honourable Minister for Public Service, what's the issue?
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. I also want to join colleagues in congratulating you and other colleagues who went through unopposed. I also want to congratulate other colleagues who were successfully nominated. About the issue of the teachers, tomorrow we are ready with our report, Right Honourable Speaker, and we shall meet the committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Acting Government Chief Whip, please coordinate with the finance to ensure the use